Urethane primers are dead. They take too long to apply, they take forever to cure, and they're prone to shrinkage. We have better technology. Today, we're gonna show you two different products that can replace your 40-year-old 2K high build urethane primers. The vast majority of body shops are still using old school 2K urethane high build primers that could take up to 30 days to cure. What if I told you there was a better way? Today, we're gonna show you the advantages of a Waterborne and a UV prime. The cool thing about these products are we're gonna get them applied, dried, and cured. Yeah, I said cured, all in one day. Come inside and see the wonderful world of alternative primers. As you know, I'm a PPG guy, and this is one of my favorite PPG products. This is their EPW115. This is their premier waterborne primer. You reduce it with the same thinner as in the EnviroBase line, the T494. It's 10% by weight or 13% by volume. It's got a 24-hour pot life, and you put 2 to 5 coats on. The cool thing about this is I'm achieving 0.8 to 1 mil per coat. I can put it over raw steel or aluminum. If I use the appropriate adhesion promoter, I can even put it on raw plastics. So this is a great product. This is a really unique product that doesn't dry like typical urethanes. You need to gas it off with a special blower that helps pull the solvents out. You apply a medium wet coat followed immediately by an air fan to help flash it off. After you lay down all of your coats, I like to give it a little mini bake to get my primer fully cured. And that's it. The primer is ready to sand and be top coated without worry of it shrinking up. This is the bad boy, the UV primer, the SU1280 and SU1280A. What I like about this product, it only takes 2 coats. I'm achieving almost 5 mils. What I like about this too is it recommends a small little minigun. It can be a 1.0 to 1.2, or we really like using the 3M gun with a 1.2 tip. It's super fast, we can put a light on it, and we can cure it in 2 to 3 minutes flat. If you notice on my gun, I have a black paint cup. This primer is cured by exposure to UV light. Because of this, I like to black out my cup with a rattle can and or duct tape, but you can buy a specially designed UV cup. I know we're using a small tip, but you want to make sure that it's see-through still. It's UV primer, and if it's not see-through, you'll never cure this product. It is not a urethane. You apply 1 full wet coat, waiting 30 seconds before applying another wet coat, and it's as easy as that. The cool thing is after you get your second coat on, you can immediately go and cure it. You want to be 6 to 8 inches away, and make sure you're not staring into the light. Make sure you're not getting in front of the light. And if you've got a handheld one, make sure that you wear the special glasses. With this machine, I just set it and forget it, and I walk away. The reason why I like these two products is they really speed up production in your shop. They really save the day when you have that unfortunate last minute repair that has to go. They will ultimately give you better results too. The reason why shrinkage is such an issue is it takes so long to show up, revealing that bad bodywork or those rogue scratches. These products are cured in minutes, not days. Both of these products are direct to metal and can be used on plastics with this adhesion promoter. Make sure, as always, to follow the TDS for these products and others. We'll include the link below in the description. Most high-end collision and production shops have switched to a UV or waterborne primer. The reason why is they're doing small spot repairs and they can cure today and paint today, and it really speeds up that cycle time. But what if you're priming the entire side of a car or an entire car or a full panel? There are a lot of painters who do not like UV and waterborne prime for that situation. Okay, in those weird 1 out of a million situations, just use urethane, problem solved. Let's talk about restoration for a minute. I think that urethane primers are dead and have been dead for over a decade in the restoration and hot rod world, but people continue to use them because that's what they're used to. The high build epoxies and the high build polyesters are far better than any 2K urethane primer that you're using. VP 2050 builds better, shrinks less, and it's a way better product for any restoration or custom. But does waterborne or UV have a place in the restoration and hot rod world? Probably not, but there is one situation. Let's say you're going to a big show and you're on a tight deadline. You have 30 days to get the car painted and get it there. And it's in the booth, ready to go, and you're 30 days out. You're wiping the car down and you come across a small dent. What do? Normally, we would pull it out of the booth, bump it, metal finish it, prime it, wait a week or two, and then paint the car. And that's really gonna put us behind the 8 ball. With UV and water, in one of those weird situations, I could bump the dent, I could prime it, cure it that day, still paint the vehicle that day, and not miss our deadline. So it's an interesting scenario. What product works best for you is ultimately up to you and your shop and what's best for your customers. But I think a lot of people need to really take a hard look at UV and waterborne in the collision industry. Hopefully you liked this video and you learned a lot. One of the things that we always have to push in our videos is safety. Now, when you're dealing with these UV lights, you really want to make sure that your skin is covered. You can get UV exposure, and they make special glasses. So you want to protect yourself because this is a new danger that you may not be used to. So study up on it and protect yourself from these harmful UV rays. I did want to thank Aaron Rogers and PPG. They donated some product and some support. We couldn't do these videos without continued industry support from all these people. So thanks to PPG and Mr. Rogers. If you like our videos, make sure you like and subscribe. They really help us a lot. From David and Gary and Chevy, we really appreciate all the support and hopefully you continue to watch us. Until the next time.